Okay, so you remember here, this point, we got to this point.
Yes.
All right. So deploying app into another server with Jenkins. Deploying app into another server with Jenkins and starting the application in the Docker container. All right. So let us load. Okay, let's see. So you remember our environment where we prepared our application server, our DevOps workstation. That's our own system where we work on, and then our production environment. We don't really need production environment for now, but it's just there because this is the one that is hosting our current website that the banks or the whole world is browsing, but we're still working internally. All right, so let's access all of them via our client as usual. So let's quickly load our client. Remember the client that we used? All right, start terminal. So which one do you want us to load? Definitely our workstation, right?
Yes, workstation.
Yes.
All right. I take the public IP address, and then we'll connect through here, Control V. EC2, easy. And then we remember the public. I've forgotten. Let me quickly look at the key pair. DevOps key pair. Okay. All right. So we'll quickly look for DevOps key pair. Use this private key. DevOps key pair. Is that it?
No. Yeah,
Which of
that's
them?
it.
Are you sure? Let's see. I trust like in your eyes are sharp, but let me just confirm. DevOps key pair. Okay, full key pair. DevOps key pair. All right. So we're connected to that one. Everything good? Okay, everything is good. So let's create another session and connect to the second one also. We already have that, so we just create a new one. SSS. App is not replacing the new one. This one we need to pick the public address.
Boss, can I say something, please?
Yes, please.
Yeah, I'm sorry, I have to log out. My reason is my Wi-Fi is not working, and I'm using my phone, and it's just too tiny, so I can't follow up anything. So yeah, you guys can go on. Later on, I'll follow up on the video.
Yeah, sorry about that.
No problem, no problem. Yeah. So later on, I'll use the video as a guide, and I'll go through it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So what we'll do is first of all, I'll make the video available publicly first so that I can have access immediately. And then later I can now use that email to make it private.
Okay, yeah, no problem. Even if you make it private right away, I think I should be able to access it now.
Oh, okay, okay.
Yes. All right. Thank you, guys. Please have a nice day.
All right, see you later. Yeah.
All right then.
Okay, so for this one, let's quickly copy the IP address. What's the IP address for the application server? Public IP address. Public IP address. All right, so we do that, then who is the user? EC2. EC2. And then same key, right? DevOps key. Are we not able to connect? Yes, we're able to connect. So we have two systems connected. Okay, let's stop here first. If we need the third one, then we can connect. Let's focus on this. All right. So we'll call this one workstation so that we can easily identify it. And this one, once this one is workstation, I renamed it. Remember, host names it here. And then this one remains our version. All right, so our systems are set now. We have just resumed and we're at work now. Let's start work because our systems are ready. All right, so deploy app into application server with Jenkins and start the application on Docker container. Okay, so spin and EC2, we've done that. Launch both servers on SSH, we've done that, right?
Yes.
Load and connect to Jenkins and manage this. Okay, let's follow it. We want to load and connect to Jenkins now. Where's our Jenkins installed? The way Akin was going about this thing last week, it doesn't even need to read. He said that he has already read, or he does not need to read again because it was so practical. We're just doing it together. All right, so we have two servers, right? Where is our Jenkins installed between the workstation and the application server? It's on the application server.
On the workstation.
No, it's on the application server, remember?
On the application server.
Okay.
Yeah, on the application. So we'll do everything on workstation, Maven, and then we'll now launch to. Are we thinking right? It's an application server, right? Let's know it first before so it's not try and error. So Jenkins, is Jenkins on an application or on a workstation?
Jenkins.
I always look at that. There was when we started this DevOps. I remember one picture you showed us where I had them code, test, build, stuff like that. Jenkins was sitting in the middle, in the place where you have to integrate before you now deploy to operations. From me, I think it's best to put it on the workstation because the application server is actually where the contents are actually being seen.
Okay.
If I would explain it like that. Okay. So I don't know. Permission to be corrected.
Yeah. You are making sense. We are discussing. Yeah.
Okay. So for me, if the codes are coming and they are being built on the workstation before they are going to be deployed to operations, and what's going to integrate all of those stuff should have some sort of connection with those codes. I think the Jenkins should be also on the workstation before it's being.
Yeah, it makes a lot of sense. It makes a lot of sense. Akin, what do you think? You agree with him?
Yeah, I perfectly understand what he's saying, and it's making sense actually.
So that is my own line of reasoning. So I think we were wrong. The Jenkins should be on the workstation. I'm sure we've done that already. We just forgot because we have not been here anywhere. Then what's the primary application that should be on the application server then?
That should be Tomcat.
Tomcat, correct. Because from Jerry's explanation, everything should be on our application server. It's already when we're ready to deploy that will now, everything should be on the workstation, on our work server. Only when we are ready to deploy, we'll now send it to our application server. So only Tomcat should be there. All right, so because we are looking at Jenkins, which server should we log into? Our workstation, correct?
Our workstation. Yeah.
All right, just to confirm all of this theory and all of this understanding that our thinking is right, let us browse our workstation. Let us look for Jenkins in our workstation. I'm sure we'll find it. All right, so we'll load our browser and then we'll go to what's our public address for the workstation? This name is too long. Let me shorten it to something I can edit. Or do you have a better name than workstation? Actually, work server. Work. All right, so that would be easier to see. All right, so what's our public address there? That one, right? Control V. But it's not just a website. It has to go through port 88, right? We expect Jenkins to load. So what's the problem? Workstation, public IP address, port 88.
Okay, you added to column.
Yeah, you are putting it on the Google search bar.
And it should be on the browser.
And the colon is even too.
Oh, okay. Control V. Okay, port 8080. All right, this Tomcat. So web production, workstation. No, this is wrong configuration. So what's on our
application server then?
What's our application server then? Let's look at this. What's in our application server then? Control V 8080. Application server is Tomcat. This one is Tomcat. Yeah. No, the way we did it first, we are correct. Just that I did a lot of practice over following our last practice. So I mistakenly installed the application server is correct. Let us remove one has opened another work now. Application is correct. This one is not correct. Let us assign, so that we remove Tomcat from here completely so that we don't have that confusion, or we assign port 8080 to Jenkins. Let us remove Tomcat completely from our workstation. We don't need it here. We need Tomcat only on our application server. Well, it's not part of the street work, but it's part of hands-on practice. So let us come here, remove Tomcat. Where's our application server? Let's go there. Want to remove Tomcat from here. ls-l, what do we have here? What are we? Print working directory. EC2 user. To work with all of this, we need to be able to install and remove and all of that. We need to be what? Sudo sc. All right. So do you remember where we installed Tomcat? Let us look for it. Do you understand what?
Opt.
Yes, in opt. You understand what we're trying to do, right?
Opt.
Yes. Okay, opt. All right, so where's opt? From root to opt. Marvin, what? Marvin, where's Tomcat? Opt. Okay. Marvin, Apache, yeah, that's Apache Marvin.
Yeah, Marvin is supposed to be there. Yeah, it's supposed to be there too.
All right, let us go.
Lib.
Sorry? Lib. Then Marvin. Okay. Where's Marvin installed? Where's Tomcat installed? Let's just get that URL. Application Tomcat is installed in opt Apache Tomcat, right? Let us go and remove Tomcat. All right, so what do we do here? Clear. Print working directory. CD opt. No, opt. ls-l. CD ls-l. Apache, this is not Tomcat. This
Maven. So how come Tomcat is now coming up?
Yes, Tomcat is not here. How come it's coming on? Let's look at that browser again for the public. Let's look at for the workstation for public IP address, Control V. Okay, for port 8080. I want to get rid of this. So what are you? Where are you hiding? You are not here. Okay, CD bin S minus L. Melvin, Tomcat is not here. How do we look for Tomcat so that I can remove it? CD.
So can we check user USR?
Okay.
Maybe it could be there.
Or can we do find there star? It's find correct. CD slash working directory. Find from star. Okay, so find appears not to be working here. Clear. I'm suggesting we look for, let's use window.
Okay, USR.
USR. US.
That's it down. Okay, yeah.
So what can you recognize here?
Maybe can check bin. It's not in bin. It's not in bin. Let's check leave. Jerry was talking about leave.
Okay. Let's check. Okay, have we exhausted this one? It's not here.
It's not in it.
Another thing is maybe I installed it as a user, not as EC2. Let me go back to where's home. Let's check home. And if that was the case, then it's really the fundamental mistake. All installation should be done as root, not as user. So SSH user, EC2 user, nothing here. No, nothing. Oh, this should not be. Okay, so that was wrong. But let's move on. We can't move on because we cannot access our Jenkins.
Jenkins.
What do we do? Okay, there is a file. Let's go and edit that file. Let's assign a different port to Jenkins. Wow, it will make a good practice. There is a file called EC2 directory home. Configure scroll. No, nothing. Java uncheck. Maybe. There's a file. Install Jenkins. There is a file we can edit to change the port. I'm looking for that file. Root. Yes, this must be root. Okay. All right. That's not where we have problems. Jenkins. Okay. Okay. There's another approach. I remember what I did. Yeah, we could go and change that file, but there's another approach. I'm sure there is Jenkins there. Let's confirm that we have Jenkins in this. Where is it? Is this the right place? No, that's not the right. This one is the right place. I hope I'll be using the right system. Do we have Jenkins here? How do we confirm? This is the workstation.
Jenkins is
that we should maybe can do
workstation.
Huh?
Jenkins is supposed to be on the workstation.
Okay.
So let's be on the application.
Okay. Do we have Jenkins here? How do we check?
I can do Jenkins version.
Okay. So
Jenkins is not there.
Do we have? Are you sure you have? We spelled it correctly, right? Jenkins.
Yes. Do one dash.
Okay, so I think we are sure now that Jenkins is not installed. Well, why? Anyway, let's quickly install it. Yeah. So we install as, we make sure we are logged in as root. So what directory are we on? Print working directory. And then we walk from EC2 user, ECD home. So print working directory. All right, so let's do our installation now. Yum update. Okay, Yum is updating. All those find that is not working. Sometimes after Yum update, everything will just work. You find that you tried to do earlier on that was not. Yeah, all those small little commands. Yum update will just update all the files, and everything that were not working will work. Might work most of the time. Yeah. Including even the Jenkins that was not there. So let's try Jenkins again. How do we check?
Jenkins version.
Still not there. Just to feel righteousness. All right, now we are sure Jenkins is not there. So how do we install Jenkins now? Is it Yum install?
I can try that, or I'll do it to work.
All right. Yum installed Jenkins. Nothing to do. Package Jenkins already installed. Okay. If it's already installed, then why are you not showing us? Maybe what's the command
maybe
to know whether
check the status. System CTL.
Jenkins. Okay, system CTL, right? System CTL status Jenkins. Control C. Active. Okay. All right, so it's installed, it's active. Then let us do one thing now. Let's look at the command to check whether Jenkins is installed. Is it not? Let's quickly get down. Yum install Jenkins -y. Start Jenkins. Status. Where's the command to check? Is Jenkins installed? Yum install. Or instruction retrieve password. I guess we are right with that, but why is it not working? Version. Install Jenkins for enable. Remove folder. Okay. Jenkins is installed. Okay, look at where Jenkins is installed, guys. No, we're looking for it.
Var No, it was Tomcat we were looking for the other time.
Was it Tomcat? Okay. Let me just highlight this. To uninstall Jenkins. Oh yeah, it was Tomcat. Okay. System stop Jenkins. Yum install Git. No, not Git. All right. I don't find what I was looking for. But in any case, where are we now? Jenkins is installed, right?
Yes. Maybe you should start it.
Systemctl. Already? Okay. Let's just, there's no harm. Restart. Then, yes, right?
Yes.
Then enable. Okay. Well, sure status is good. Active. All right. So the next logical thing to do now, I mean, one possible thing to do, you know, we're trying to load Jenkins, and the pod that Jenkins should use is being taken over by Tomcat.
Yes.
That's the problem we're having, because we believe now that Jenkins has been installed. So let's just go and kill that process of
Tomcat.
So that to now make the port available, and then Jenkins can now use it. What's the command to kill the process? I have it somewhere I practiced. Important tips. In application server, Tomcat is installed here. Browse this. All right. Manually move. Okay, we'll come to that. There's a command for to kill process. Let me get it. Are you watching? Okay, look at it here. Port may already be in use, in this case by Tomcat. Find out what process is using port 8080, then kill it. This is the command to find out the process. Okay. So because we already logged in as let's just copy Control-C. And then we're here, Control-V. All right. So, Docker. It's really messed up. I practiced on the wrong machine. I should have practiced all of this, but it's okay. So that port 8080 is being used by this IBF. Right? Listen. So what's the port ID here?
24375.
All right. So 24375. Okay, so let's come back here and see 24375. All right, so now that we have gotten the port number, and we'll kill it now, Control-C, right? And then paste. Invalid signal specification. 243, what's it? 24375. 24375. Okay, signal specification.
Maybe the PID is not supposed to be there.
No, it's supposed to be there. I already worked with it. Okay. Let us.
Sorry, can we try that still? No PID. PID is actually the number. So there's no point writing PID again.
Okay, let's try it, but it's supposed to be there. All right, so Control-V. Okay, so is that what you mean? Like that?
Yes.
Okay, so it's the same reason. So this is our workstation. Should we just go ahead and create a new workstation and abandon this one? The problem we're having here is because I did a lot of practicing on this one. And what I practiced on this one are things I should have practiced on application server. I've installed Docker here. So instead of looking for command to delete container, delete Docker, delete the, which will take us the whole day, let's just start a new application server. It won't take time. All right, so let us spin up a new server. Let's go to cloud now. All right, so new workstation. How do we do it? Launch? Or do we have to clone a new one? Quickly launch a fresh one. All right. Do we want anything special on it? Nothing. So just how many? Just regular server. So select an existing. Do we have one for? Do you have any security for? Create a new security. We don't have anyone for SG. Which security group did we use for the other ones? Let me see. Which security group have we been using for our systems? For the application server, for example. Security group. DevOps security group. And it's not even there, it's deleted. Oh, it's there now. Get out of the way. DevOps security group, right? That's the group name. Okay, let's watch out for that one. Don't need you, we don't need you. What is DevOps security group?
It's not showing.
It's not showing.
Abby?
Scroll down.
Maybe you should scroll down. Yeah, scroll down.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
I'm surprised. Okay, this is the correction. Let's use it. Ah, man. Okay, so review, right? DevOps security group. Important, free tier message. No more free Linux hours. I've exhausted all my, you've used all your 750 free. Have I told you that you are going to set up your own practice for DevOps? Because I don't have free time for you anymore. Look at it. Even me, I will start paying now.
Yes.
I've left these machines on for over 2 or 3 weeks now since we started so that I can do practice. So you can imagine that it's going to be expensive. Don't notify me often. Do. Let me remember. All right, so everything is good, right? HTTP, HTTPS, yes. So should we launch? What KPI are we using?
DevOps KPI.
All right. DevOps KPI, correct. Launch. Okay. Oh, forgot to tag it. Let's tag it. What name do you want to call it? Work server. So this is the system in our office. Okay, so no. This is the wrong one. I'm on security group.
Okay, this is security group.
Okay, let me just name it. What should we name it? DevOps. Same name. DevOps security. Well, it wasn't that. I wanted to name this is the one I wanted to name. Work. Okay. All right, so let's access this one from the other place. What's the public IP address? Here, right? So let's go and access it from here. Then we'll create a new one, and then we'll say session. Access this. Specify username. What's the username? EC2. Okay. Then advanced. Remember, DevOps DPA. Are we connecting already? Yes, we are connecting. We don't need this one. And then we don't need this because that's the one that's causing it. This is the one we need. We'll move this one to this side. And then close this so it doesn't confuse us. Terminal 2, terminate. Do you want to close this here? We have this 2 now. All right. Let's quickly install. What's the situation? What do we want? First of all, Java, right?
Yes, we want Java.
All right. So first of all, before we do any installation, we are user, so we do sudo su, and then we must print working directly. We're in the right directory. Clear. The first thing is to yum update. Okay, I could have just done minus. Yum update, then yum install Java. How do we get the latest version of Java? Let me come and look for the latest version. Well, that's under Windows. Let's do it on the cloud. Where are we? Java. Tomcat. This is not what we want. We are doing it for. Where's what are we doing? Maven. Want to install Java?
We're trying to install Java.
So what's the order? Java, then what? Then Maven, then
yeah, Java, Maven, Jenkins.
Then Jenkins. Okay, this one is assuming that we already know how to do it. Let me just go and copy. Install Tomcat. Install. I need the path to where we'll download the. Okay, look at it, Java. Install Java. Let me copy all of this. Install Tomcat. So repeat it for this server as well. Where's this server? All right, for this one. So do we get it now?
Yes, sir.
All right, so there's nothing to remove. So this is what we are. Yum install. So instead of let's just copy this. Control C. So what did we do? Update, right? So let's install Java now. All right, Java is installing. After Java, what next? It's installed to this. We already know it's installed to that. Save Java path. All right, we already know how to do that. So let's just copy it. We just edit this, Abby.
Yes.
We already understand it now. So, all right. So to edit that part, we just do Control V, VI. Just 1 second before we do it. LS minus LA. Okay, it's there. Look at it. All right, so we'll now VI that one. VI there. We'll VI it. All right, so insert. No. Why is it blank?
Sir, we made a mistake. The profile E, there is remaining E.
Okay, so escape, quit, escape, colon, quit without saving. Okay. All right, you are familiar with this one, right?
Yes.
All right, so what do we do now? Come here, and then we set specific environment. We already have it set, so let's just copy it. For Java, in fact, let's just copy for, even though we have not installed it, let's copy for even, because we're still going to install Maven, so let's use this one.
Okay.
So that instead of coming back there for Maven, let's just do the two of them together. So Control C. I hope we are getting the part right, so that's the only thing.
And the only thing we might just face eventually the version, if the version is the same.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah. Because last time you discover, you observe that we had a different version on our document than we want the one way. Yes. And I said I was going to correct it. I'm not sure if I was able to correct it. So did we copy?
I think you've done it.
Okay. So all right, so this is not like Microsoft Word where you home bin. Yeah, home bin is already there.
Yes.
I guess. All right, let me look at that again. So we have a Java home, Maven home, then M2, then Maven. Yeah, I think we are right. All right. So Java home, Maven home, M2. All right. So let's save. No, just want to separate this one. All right. You want us to save? Escape, colon, right? No, small letter, right? Quit. All right. So we have installed what have we installed now? Java. Oh yeah, let's quickly install Maven. How do we install Maven?
You go get the file, then you copy it to that part.
Okay, so install Maven. So we already know the part, right? Look at the part here. All the others are just explanation. Look at the real thing. Is it not?
Yes.
Yeah, that's the part. No, up to here. So widget is like browse to this site. Control C. All right, so go to there and see, browse to that site. And download whatever you find there. All right. Good. It's done, right? After you download, yes. It's a zip file. Let's unzip.
Okay.
Yeah, you command the star, all of that. Control C. Then then we'll do this. Remove the number. So that's it. Okay, it's unzipped. After it's unzipped, can we now do the installation? Yes, we can now do your install. Yeah. All right, let's just copy. Control C. And then we do paste. minus T3. All right. Okay, so Java installed, Maven installed. What's the next thing? Okay, it is installed here. Oh yeah, we know. So we use that information that is installed here to do what? To set this one, which we have already done. All right. So we know that Maven is installed. We don't need to do that. All right. So now let's install Jenkins.
We're not done. We missed one step there.
Which one?
It copy recursively to that opt.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Okay. The one that we're saying was done for us magically before.
Yes.
All right. Good observation. Thank you. Control C. Okay. So let's quickly look at opt and see whether it has been done again. Okay. Let's just do it. So copy recursively from where? From recursively from current directory, Apache, blah, 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 to opt. All right. Let's look at current directory to see whether Apache is there. ls -n. Yes, Apache is there. Look at it. Okay. So copy to where it should be. Copy recursively. Okay. All right. So we're sure it's there. No need to check now. All right. We did that. Are we okay now?
Yes, sir.
All right. We already did this with Jenkins now. All right. We'll Google all of that and then we'll just go straight to the point and take this. You see all the things that took us 3 days or 1 week to learn. It's what we're just doing in 5 minutes now because there's no explanation to do. So Control C. All right, let's remove the number. So we get this. We'll connect to that website and download. Is it done? I guess so. 100%. 85. It's done, right? Haven't downloaded. What next? Now do import. This is just a complementary command following the first one. Not really. All right, so get your, right, and then import RPM. All right, no complaint, which means it's done. All right, we are now ready for installation. How do we install? You install Jenkins. Control C. Sorry. No, that means it's going to be a new Jenkins, so the old one we don't have access anymore. But it's okay. You install Jenkins. All right, Jenkins is installed. Okay, complete. So you want to start Jenkins now, eh? System CTL, restart Jenkins. All right. Enable Jenkins. All right. Status. All right, so Jenkins is active. All right, so we're about to start the real work now since Jenkins is not active. What's the next thing? What's this for? Oh, just so that we can get the public IP address. That's what this is for. You want us to use it? Okay, let's just use it. Otherwise, can get it straight from. But this is assuming that you don't even have access to your AWS. So let's do everything from here. Because then they will say, all right, so call means fetch. All right, so what do we want? Public IP address. Where's public IP address?
What's at the end?
Public IP version 4. Okay. So what we'll have here is this one, then we'll now add public IP address, public IP version. All right, is that it? So what did we get? Oh, this is what we wanted to get, and we've gotten it. That's the whole idea of it. So now that we have that, can we copy? Control C, right? So let's use it now to browse. I don't need this. Let me move this in. Keep moving this up. So let's use that one to browse now. Control V through the port 8080, right? All right. So everything is beautiful so far, right? No hiccup at all, smoothly. All right. So admin password. What's our admin password? We need to get it from here. So we'll copy this and then we'll go and fetch our admin password. Control C. From our Jenkins server. Yeah, where's our Jenkins server? It's still our Jenkins server, yeah, this one. I don't need this. All right, so how do we cut it? We just cut it because that's the file. You know, the long process of VI and CD, we're just cut it straight away. Now we have the content. It's the content that we want. So we'll copy the content. Control C. No. Okay, Control C, then we'll go back to our Jenkins. Yeah, where I can. Do this. Okay, just bear with me. I'll keep moving it up. All right, so we're here now. Sign it to Jenkins. Paste, right? And then log in. Awesome. All right. Install suggested plugins. We just install all of them to complete Jenkins installation. And then we'll now set up our account, which you should have password to, so that we now use it to start. All right, so always remember Jerry's explanation as to when we are confused about where do we install what. It should be on our application server. I mean, on our work server. So meanwhile, our application server is still intact. Username, what do you want me to call it? Let me call it ARK. And password will be okay. Save and continue. So this is how to log in. We already know that. Save and continue. Start using Jenkins. All right, so we're in Jenkins now. All right, so admin. ARK is my own admin. All right, so we already did all of this. Okay, we are fine. Let's go to today's. So launch both. We've done this. Manage. So load and connect to Jenkins. Manage Jenkins. Manage plugins. Publish over SSH. Right. So let's start to use Jenkins now. This is our Jenkins. So click Manage Jenkins. Manage plugins. Then we'll do publish over SSH. If it's not available under this, check available. It's not there, right? Check installed. Oh, okay. Let's check publish over SSH. It's not there.
Maybe we can check advanced.
Okay, check advanced. Check installed. Check available. Okay, look at it.
Yeah,
Under available. Publish over SSH. So we'll take that. And then we'll say install without restart. Download now and install after restart. Check now. Install without restart. All right. It's already installed, right? Restart Jenkins when installation is complete. And no jobs are running. Okay, let's just restart it now. Now we're sure that plugin is working. So we already know what that does now. Jerry wasn't here last time. So that means that whatever we do on this application server can be, whatever we do on our work server should by SSH transmit automatically to the application server. That's the meaning of, that's what that plugin will do. The browser will load automatically when Jenkins is. All right. So at the time being, let us delete this one so that it doesn't confuse us. We're not using this one anymore, right? We'll see action, delete, where's delete? Terminate.
Oh, we'll have to stop. Okay, terminate.
I hope I'm terminating the right one, the workstation, yeah.
No, you're rebooting. You're rebooting.
Yeah, rebooting.
You just reboot.
I thought I clicked delete instance. I thought I clicked this.
It's rebooting at the moment, so it won't.
Okay, no problem. Let's say. So what's my username? Remember, Akin?
Yeah.
Keep me sign in. All right. So what's the next step? We have established SSH connection. All right. Configure system. Scroll down to publish over SSH, and then what system do you need to use this plugin on? Okay, let's go there. All right. So manage Jenkins. Configure system. An EBS is the default. That's not important. Let me not use that one too. Practice. So publish over SSH, right? Where is it? Yeah?
That's it.
Okay.
Yes.
Jenkins SSH key. Okay, so we'll click add SSH server. All right. So publish over SSH, configure, and then publish over name of server. Host name is IP address. Okay, username EC2 remote. Have a diagram. Yes, look at it. Look at what to write under publish. Publish under. Okay, I don't have a diagram of that. This is send build. All right, so IP address. IP address of what? I wanted you to say that.
Of the work server.
Are you sure? So we're already on the work server right now. We're working from the work server, right?
Oh, that should be the application server.
Oh, okay. So we are saying connect over SSH. So it must be to something, to where? That's what we are put. So it must be the application server, right? So what's the IP address of the application server? Let's quickly go and grab it. What's our application server? Yeah?
Yes.
All right. What's the IP address? That one. All right. So we'll put it. No, first of all, this is the name. What name do you want to call it? Application server? All right. And then the host name, can that be host name or IP address? So what's the user name? Which user will be logging in? EC2, yeah. You cannot use root, so it can only be EC2. EC2. All right. What's the remote directory that current directory? That is the directory of EC2 user. So it's current. So dot means current. And then we'll go to advanced. And then we make SSH is port 22, so that's fine. And then we say use password authentication. What's the password authentication? Use password authentication. What's the password for EC2 user? EC2 user of where? Of application server. So let's quickly go and create password for EC2 user on application server.
So that means we'll have to create IAM role or
no, just give it a password out. So look at the application server, right?
Yes.
So not even here. We'll do it from here. You still the same application server. You know, we have not used it in a long while. Okay, how does it end? What's the IP address? 122.1. Let's confirm. 122.1 application server. Oh, public 122.1. Where is it? Application server.
145.27.
Huh? Oh,
yeah, the last two.
Yes, look at.
Yeah, this is the application server.
Yeah, this is the application server. So private address is 2423. And public is 145.27. Yeah, so that's
27.
Okay. 145.27. Okay. That's the public. So it's the same server. Okay, we're in the right place, Abby. 145.27. Okay, now that we know, we can now continue. So we want to quickly change who am I? We're EC2. We cannot work with EC2 now. So sudo su print working directory EC. Okay, that's fine. So what do we want to do? We want to change the password for a user called EC2. How do we change password?
Pass W.
Pass WD EC2 user, right?
No. The dash.
Okay.
EC2 user.
EC2 user. All right. Change the password. What password do you want to use? Let me use the same password I always use so I don't forget. All right. So now I have the password for EC2. So I can go and enter it there now on my Jenkins. So the password is all right. Okay, so path key. No, we don't need any of this. We just need the password. All right. So apply. All right, saved. Is the configuration okay? Success. Okay, we already configured the configuration we had last time. But normally it shouldn't be okay. It should tell us to do something. So where are we now? Jerry, there was a file Normally that configuration will not be okay, right? Then we'll now need to go to a file, this file, sshd.config. In fact, let's go there. Let's go there. Oh, you're not here. So, what are we? Say, click advanced authentication, enter password, the one generated from that above process, right? Go back to your application server. You must enable password here. So let us VI. This is on application server now. Please take note.
Okay, sir.
We'll go to VI application server, and then we.
Oh, okay. We already did that last week.
Yeah.
Really fine.
So ls minus l. Where are we? Even this thing, I need to remove it before I confuse it. Let me quickly remove this. Remove web. Remove this. Remove regular file. Ls minus l. Right. Okay. So where is that file? Anyway, the file already has a. Sorry, too many things. So this file is already is saved in, it's an exe file. So you already know. It's a configuration file, so it's saved in exe. So let's just copy the full path name. And without doing CD one by one, let's just go straight to where it is. And then we'll do that. So this is the file you edit, Jerry. So you scroll down until you find what? You find password authentication, set it to yes. Because by default, it comes as no. You will go down looking for password authentication. Password authentication. Password.
Yeah, well, there we'll just go back a little bit, sir. Go up a little bit.
Okay. All right, password authentication.
Yes.
Correct. Jerry, this is already set to yes. We did this last week. So that's why we didn't have the. It was commented last week, so we'll just remove the comment and then we'll set it to yes. And this one that was no was uncommented, so we just move the comment from here to here. That was all.
Okay.
All right, so that's it. So there's nothing to save here because everything's already good. So I just say colon, escape, colon, escape, colon. Yeah.
W.
Escape. Okay, maybe something is blocking me. I'm not. Oh, sorry, something was blocking me. So escape. No, not all right. Just quit.
Just quit. Yeah.
All right. So we've done that part. All right. So we are good. So because it's an exe file, we need to restart the system, right? Go back to Jenkins test configuration. Success means that your server, your Jenkins server is now linked to your application server. And that's all we try to, that's what we came here to. We've linked, it's part of the automation. We've now successfully linked our Jenkins server to our application server. So that whatever we do on our Jenkins server, on our
work server.
On our work server.
Yeah.
By
Jenkins.
It's now automatically done on the other one. Now you may deploy a new job and see how it works. Okay, let's deploy a new job now. This time, add post. Add this one now to the new job. Beautiful. We're making progress. All right. So let's go now.
I'm sorry, sir.
Yeah.
Hello.
Yeah.
I don't think we have these notes the last class.
What I'm going to do now, I'm going to send the whole note as one document to you to compensate you for the breaks here and there.
Okay.
So I'll send it as a Word document, everything together as one.
Okay.
All right. So is that okay? Can we continue now?
No, yes, sir.
Okay. Yes, please continue.
Okay. All right. So this one is good. So we save it. Now let us go and create a job to test all this work we have done. What's the job? Let's create a job. Go to Jenkins. Well, before we create a job, let's quickly You say this time add post build. The automation has started now with this one. All right. We'll now go to manage Jenkins, configure system, the same place. Then we'll go down to post build. Post build is under where? It's under post build action. Look at it, general source code. Post build, add post build action, send over. So let's go and look for it. Jenkins, configure. I'm in the right place. Let me just make sure we're at the right place. Configure. Is that here or let me check here first. No, it's not here. We have not set all this one, so. We're still coming to set that one because the one we set. So, dashboard. Welcome to Jenkins. Start building your software. Jenkins. I clicked that one, it wasn't there. Let's try this one. I'm looking for post build. So let's scroll down. Jenkins location, saved resource, pipeline speed, folder, loadable resource, GitHub. Publish over SSH. I'm looking for that place where I can use post build. Manage plugins. Manage users. Configure credentials. Okay, is it because I've not created a job? Let me create a job first. The thing I'm looking for is not saying it. So let me create a job. So this interface is different now. But we'll just use it. So new item. Freestyle project. What's the name of the project? Our first project. Let's call it that name. All right. Then where's the first project? Name is our first project. That's it. We just take a freestyle so that we can edit whatever we want. And then we'll say, okay. All right. Look at it. So because we have a job now, the place is up now. It has come up now. You may give a description. This, not compulsory. This is next. All right, so let's go down one by one and see what we discard old views, GitHub project. No, we don't need any of that now. Source code management. Source code management. Build environment, build blah, blah, blah. Okay, let's take them one by one. Source code management will be Git. We are managing from Git. Remember Git?
Yes, sir.
That's where
we'll be compiling our codes.
Yes. So that's basically that's where our source code. Where on Git is our code coming from? I don't remember. Let me go and check. Let's go to GitHub because everything is in GitHub. GitHub. I will remember my GitHub account. GitHub. Let me try GitHub.com. Sign in. Not ready for all of this long process of verification. I'm in class now. So, but I do have a place where that we use. Let me just copy that. Somebody else's project. It's very simple. You know, we're not web developers now. We're not programmers. So let's just take a simple one that we can easily understand. Create a new GitHub job. This is what we're doing now. All right. Load Jenkins, job name, task, and then we've done that. Go to source code management. Select Git. Copy. Are you following now? So we'll copy this. And then we say this is where to get the code from. All right. Fail to connect. Fail to connect to that repository. Why are you failing to connect? Okay. Don't worry. We'll just leave it like that for now. Because there are steps that we jumped.
I think the reason why it's failing to connect is because we're adding the master repository itself to our own thing, which will not allow us to do that. Except we have to add that repository to our own Git first before we can use it.
No, it should allow it because it's a free.
Okay, like because it's a public
yes, it's publicly available. But we have not said what we ought to say, but don't worry, we'll rectify the problem. Whatever problem it is, except that it will not let us proceed. All right, no problem. Now, do you remember, this too early, let's not do, fail to connect repository, error performing JIT, yeah. Okay, let us get things right now from scratch instead of jumping to this. Let me show you that place on the after we installed all of this, all these things that we installed earlier on, where is it? Install JIT. Where's our JIT? We have not installed JIT now, have we? We have not installed on our
we've not installed it on the new work server.
Yeah, we have not. No. So that's part of the things we have not done. Let's quickly go and install JIT and then fulfill all the tiny righteousness before we now come back. Without JIT, you cannot connect to. Yeah, that's the explanation you were looking for. Without our JIT as our app on our local server, we cannot connect to GitHub on the internet. We have to set up our JIT and do all of this. All right, so JIT now. So let's go to our local server. We're coming back to you. So back to this place. This is our local server, right?
Yes.
I mean,
our work server.
Our work server, yeah. Great. Do we have JIT here? If you don't understand that, what about single? All right, so JIT is not there. How do we install JIT? First of all, YUM update, even though we know that we just updated, there may be nothing. Update. Okay, so YUM install what?
Yes.
What? All right. YUM install JIT version. All right, JIT is now installed. Do we now have JIT installed? Yes, JIT is installed. Yeah, I think your explanation makes sense now, because at the end of the day, who is this person that tried to connect to JIT? So let's provide our credentials. All right. So where's our credentials? Remember how to set our credentials for JIT? Let me copy from whatever it is.
JIT global, no, Git config global.
All right. All right, that's good. So no wonder that one was asking me for credential, because so let us to connect your local JIT to GitHub, enter this parameter. So let us do link your JIT, and then after you have added the file, modify the file. All right, let me copy all of this. Or we apply that in Windows. Let me copy them now and apply them to Linux. All right. Now let's go to a new page. Before we even do this, let's show Control here, Control S. All right. Okay, so all right, so JIT, that Control C, right?
Yes.
Let's close our. We don't even need this one for now. Right now. I'll come back here. Let me close this. Okay, sorry. Here. So git config global user.name Akin Aregbesola. Okay, fine. So I haven't identified myself. What's the next thing? Git config global user email that. So I must submit my credentials. So and I say Control V. That is my git config. Yeah, I'm just getting used to the command. Git config global. My username is Akin Aregbesola. Git config global. My email is akin@aregbesola.com. Okay. All right. So now you know me. Now that you have my username and password, now let me initiate a project now. So git initiate. And what's the name that I want to call that project? Control C. Git initiate. Let's call that our first project. All right. Initiating empty. Have you created it? ls-l. Okay, so there is a folder now called our first project. All right. So cd our first project. All right. All right, so we're now working from here. So whatever we are doing now will now be deposited into this particular folder. And actually, right now we should be working as EC2 because if it's not about installation, once installation is complete and everything is working, we are free to go back to EC2. We only needed the root to do installation. But let's just continue on. All right, so after that, what's the next thing? Link your Git to Central. The command to link them together is this one. Git remote add, then the place where you want to. Git remote add Akin Aregbesola. In this case, it's not Akin Aregbesola. Where's that place where I'm downloading from here? Control C. So Git remote, Git remote add origin. This one, Control V. All right. So my origin is this one because this is where the project is. The codes that the developers have assembled this way there. So Control C. So this.
No, this one we're trying to download this one will download this into your local computer.
No, this one will download this one here, but this one will connect me.
Yes.
So we are good to do here and stop here.
Okay.
Link my Git local to my GitHub. This is what I need. If I did this, it will not ask me for that my password. But from here on is when I want to download to my own local computer. All right, so let's do this. So Git remote add this origin. All right. All right, so we have connected now. All right, so now that we've connected, let us attempt to do what we tried to do last time, and let's see. Do we need to restart anything? Nothing to restart, I guess.
I don't think so.
All right, so we are good now, I guess. Let me remove this so that it doesn't confuse us in future. Let me delete this. We still have that one on top anyway. That's for when we're practicing how to use Git. All right, so let's go to our Jenkins now. And then what are we going to Jenkins to do? What we're going to do in Jenkins is everything we'll be configuring so far. We now want to put all of them in Jenkins so that Jenkins knows we have installed Git, we have installed Java, we have installed Maven, we have installed Tomcat. We'll tell Jenkins where all these things have been installed. That's all. Because Jenkins is not the one that will integrate all of these little apps here and there to automate the process. So do you get what we're here now in Jenkins?
Yes, sir.
All right. So we want to tell Jenkins we have installed all of this. And for each of them, we need to tell Jenkins this is where we have installed them on our system. So now that you know where everything is, we have taken you around the whole factory, you know where everything is, anything you are looking for. So yeah, your work is now to automate it by going to wherever you want to be. All right. So of course, we imagine that we have to be careful and make sure we get everything right. So for that reason, we're going to be very careful and look for all the plugins here and there to tell Jenkins this is what to do. All right. So again, we're not going to pretend we know all these things. Let us go to create new job. Yeah, this is the right place to start. Or we're just creating a fresh job. And then it's going to tell us, yes, this is the right place to start. Correct. All right, so let us start. Load Jenkins, enter job name, which you've already done. Go to your source code management and enter that. All right, let's start with them. So we'll go here and then we'll enter this. Let's start again because this time I expect it not to be the error anymore. Let's leave here. And then we go to manage Jenkins. Did we start a job? Yes, we started a job. Look at it.
Yes.
All right, so this time we'll go to manage Jenkins. We'll go to go to job restart. Okay. Source code manager. Select Git, copy and paste the URL of the Git project on GitHub. I'm sure I get this right. But if you still give me error, then I have to go to Git and copy it. Here, right? Configure systems. No, it's not the place where. Is it global configuration? Yes. Okay, we'll still come here, but let me not jump. I recognize that we are still coming here, but let's take it step by step. Where's that place where we were before?
We saw it at the beginning of when we're trying to create a new job.
Okay, so let's go to our workspace then, because it looks like it's job related. All right, so dashboard. Okay, click the job, and then you now click configure, right? All right, so let me put that there. No, we don't. Okay, so where is the place now? Click project, then what? Click, okay, sorry, click job name. Click job name, then what? No, I'm mixing things up. That's a different. Give me 1 second.
I think what's there is perfect.
Job name, task.
After creating the new project, then that page will automatically come off by itself.
Yeah, but you have to click the project. We'll click the project name, then we'll now click configure. All right, let me put that because so click project name, configure. Then before you now go to source code. But even before you click project name, where do you get project name? Let me go one step back. Where did you click? To click project name?
Dashboard. The dashboard.
Okay.
Then you see the project there.
Dashboard, yeah, dashboard. It would seem simple now, but sometimes you are looking for these things and you just so go to go to dashboard. All right, got it now. So job name, take free, click OK, then go to dashboard. All right. All right, so we're in dashboard, we click project name, we click configure. Now we want to start configuration. Come here, and we say JIT, and we enter that part. Where's the part? Is it the same? Yeah, it's the same. Control C, and then Control V. All right, the error has cleared. Can you see?
Yes.
All right, so we're connected. Okay, fine. So let's just follow it step by step. All right. It says scroll down to build and add. Scroll down to build, add build step, invoke top level Marvin target. So let's scroll down to build. Let's scroll down. To build. Look at build. Then add build step, invoke top level Marvin targets. That's what you take. All right. So this is the goal. Invoke top level Marvin targets. Right. So what's the goal? Let's look at what to enter there. And then we'll now say scroll down to build. Okay, invoke table. Type test install. You are testing installation. Control C. To be honest, I'm not sure if this is rigidly. I have to try something else to see. I think it's just a text. It doesn't have to be this text. It's just a text to say this is what I'm doing, just like a title. All right. Okay, and then apply and save. All right. So we just type the title of our project or something related. Where is it? Where is it? Then we type that there. The goal is, what's our goal? To test our installation. To test our installation. In fact, we can put it here so that we're not following like a. We test our installation. All right, we apply, and then we save. All right. What's the next thing? Enter appropriately the path to each. This is the replace. What you are going to tell Jenkins, I've installed the Java. This is where to find Java. I've installed this. This is where it is, and so on and so forth. All the configurations you did inside your. I'm assuming that this is correct. But if it's not correct, it will tell us by itself, then we'll have to go and start troubleshooting. Where's Java installed? Let's go and check it. Before we give it to Jenkins, let's confirm where Java is installed. On our application server, where are we now?
Yeah, this is application server.
This is our application server, right?
Yes.
No, sorry. I'm confusing you. Where's Java installed on our work server? This is our work server.
Okay. USR
directory. CD EC2 user. Oh, sorry.
So we have to go to root first.
Home, right?
Yeah.
Yes. Clear the screen. All right. So where's Java installed here? We can go to. Where's Java normally installed by default?
That's USR slash.
USR. Where is it? USR.
Yeah.
Okay. Slash what?
LIB.
LIB. Okay.
JVM.
AVM?
JVM.
Okay, so where's JVM? Right there. Okay, that's good. Then what?
That's Java.
Oh, all right. Okay. So this is the full part name. Let's copy that full part name. Control C. Let me compare with this. Control V. Is it the same thing? Yeah, it looks like the same thing.
Yes,
Okay.
it's the same thing.
Okay, let's just replace this one so that we are now current. Control V. Now we are sure. We know for sure now it's no longer guesswork. All right, so where's Java installed? So we take that part. What did I do? Add Java. Okay. All right, so let's go there. Where is the place? Where's the place? Where are we supposed to be?
We're supposed to go to manage. I don't think this is where we're going to do that.
Okay, let's look at it. So you see manage Jenkins, then global tools. Okay. Manage Jenkins, then global tool. So let's go back to dashboard. Manage Jenkins, global tool. This one just told us straight away to go. So we set all our global tools. We understand that Java is under global tools now. All right, all the basic. Okay, so for Jenkins, add Jenkins. Where's our Jenkins sister? What do you want to call it? Sorry, not Jenkins, Java.
Java.
Yeah, Java. Java. Let us maintain it's automatically, no. Java version this. Okay. The name is Java. Let me see. I don't know what to do. Add Java on check automatic, and then put this one there. Where should I put it now? Java 8.
I think that's after you've unchecked automatic.
Yeah. Okay. I thought I already unchecked. Okay. Control V. So this is our Java part. Okay. No error. So it looks like it's good. All right. So we have defined our Java part. What about our JIT? Let's see. For JIT, this is our part. I think we're pretty sure of that because we won't have to copy it manually. Control C. So anytime you're looking for JIT, where do you get it from? Let's just call it JIT. And then a path to JIT executable will be Control V. There's no such file.
The bracket.
Okay. Oh, that's good. All right, so we have defined where to find JIT. What else does it need? We're not using Credo, Maven, okay? So add Maven. Where would you find Maven? The name is Maven. There's no need to call it big name. No, Maven. Right? And then anytime you are looking for Maven, go and find it in fact, with everything we are doing now, maybe we didn't even need to, if we're using all the things we did with .bash profile, that's what we're doing here for Maven. That .bash profile file. So this is the real thing. Unless we're doing everything from our system. But in any case, this is.
I was thinking, I didn't we didn't download all those, we didn't install them on the server. Maybe if you now choose install automatically, if you now install them by itself on the server, maybe that might have
okay, from here. I doubt, but you may want to try that.
Yeah, I'll try. I'm trying to see if
you may want to. Yeah. If it works, it just means that you see, the automation is even. But in any case, even if that works, it's still important for us to understand how all of these things are flowing together. All right. So it looks like we've installed all the dependencies. That's what they are called. your Java, your Maven, your Git, and any other app that your Jenkins depend on to work safely. Looks like we've installed them. But again, this is because of practice. Usually when you are practicing, you'd have error here and there until you are not able to get the part right. But because we are working together, we don't have too many errors. So we save. All right, making progress. So we've done all of that. We define the dependencies. Return to Jenkins, click configure, and take appropriate Maven version. We may not need to do that because we did everything right. That should have been taken care of by itself. But in any case, what they mean is return to Jenkins, click configure, go to Mavens, where's Maven here? GitHub is there, GitHub, timer, plugins, share, push. Where's Maven here? This return to Jenkins, job, click configure.
Jenkins job. It's Jenkins job that
return to Jenkins job, okay. Then click on, we did that. We went to Jenkins job, then we clicked configure. Okay, but in case you are not sure. So Jenkins, manage Jenkins, right?
No, I think we'll go to the job, go first.
Okay, like this?
Yes. Yeah, we'll
configure. Okay, so let me remove Jenkins job there. Let me see the job or the project. Return to Jenkins, click, return to Jenkins. Click the project, then click configure. All right, so we're on the project now, then configure. Okay, all right. So it says look for Mavens and make sure the right version is up. Where's Maven here? Let's look for it. Source code, Git, okay, build, Maven. Okay, it's not there. So look at the version, default. Is that our version? So we'll click the default and then we'll find our version there. We named our version Maven. So we'll take Maven. All right. Then we'll save. Okay, that was important. We discovered that during troubleshooting and then we knew that. All right. So what do we have now? Okay, this is the diagram of what we just did. Yes. Configure, error, no workspace. Yeah. So if there's no workspace, why am I here? I shouldn't show you this now. This is not your business. We should be seeing our own workspace. So this is useless. All right, so Control S. All right, making progress. So now let's go to, okay, this is what we just did. We went to build, we saw Maven, right? We've done this now.
Yes.
I hope it's still making sense though. Jerry, are you there? Zemede?
Yeah, I'm here. Just have some noise at the background.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm here. I'm following. It's fine.
Okay. All right, so go to test install. It should return with no error. Now go to build now. Go to build now. Now go to build now, the job. And then what have we done? What are we trying to achieve?
We want to build the project now.
So what's going on? It should compile to .war. The .war file is stored in this. Okay. I remember now. All of this we're doing was part of what we should have done earlier on. The real work of automation is beyond here. This was where we stopped last week. So we just completed what was supposed to be on ground by last week. In any case, let's just complete that one. So now we have set the dependencies and we're ready to build our first project. This is still manual, this is not automation. Then later we'll start the automation. So let us build the job now. Maybe we have what's our project? Dashboard. We have our first project, okay? So everything is set. It already knows where Java is, where Maven is, where JIT is, okay? It knows how to harness all of them to build this project. Let's build it and see. All right, so we'll go to the project, go to workspace, and then we'll go to build now. All right, while it's building, you can click this and then look at the progress of the work and the console output. You scroll down, and then there is problem. There's error. There's error. Something has failed. It should be success. What is the problem? Troubleshooting here is hard though. See full stack track, okay? Error. Maven using X switch to enable full debug logging. Right? Apache, Maven. I'm not sure, but it looks like it's around invoke top level Maven target, marked build failure. All right, so it's around Maven, the problem. Oh, okay. Okay. I guess the thing is, let us forget, you know, we're already attempting to do this. Let us go and remove all these ones and do this. We are confusing what we should do today with what we ought to have on ground before we will start today's work. All right, so let's go back to let's go back to our Jenkins. And then let's go back to this place and remove this thing. The part that we did here, let's go and disable it so that I can run it manually, because we are saying run automatically, run manually, so it's confused. All the one we set here, let us undo it first. No, not all of them, just this build, post-build action. Let us undo it first. Post-build action. Where do we find post-build action? All right, so project, configure, where's post-build action? Build trigger?
The last one.
All right, yes, post-build action. Let us, post-build action. What do we do? What did we take here? Let's take nothing here. Shouldn't add post-build action.
We didn't do anything there. We didn't do anything there in the post-build action.
Okay. Okay, we're supposed to do this, but we've not done it. Okay, let me just check.
So I think.
Yeah, you might. SSH. I'm coming. Let me just check. What's the post build, please? All right, we did this. Now you may deploy your Jenkins. Yeah, we're going to come back to that later, but we don't want this automation to have any influence on the other one. We set all of these. System restart, password. Build now. Okay, you said you think what?
Yeah. I think we should go back to Jenkins. Let's go back to Jenkins. Okay, let's click build now without entering the workspace. Let's click build now here.
Yeah, the same thing. Just give me 1 second. Let me look around. So we have this. Let me look at that work environment again. Our workspace. No, not workspace. Configure. All right, let me look around here. Discard old. Source code is JIT. Master. What's this?
There'll be something. There should be something in the branch.
Yeah. So repository, browser, build triggers. No, nothing is checked. Build environment. Build. Invoke top. Yes. Everything is workspace. Let's look at that one more time. Configure. All right, no bad sign. This one is up again. Okay. What about this one? Okay, this one is not up. My concern is here. So there was something that was red here, so we'll close that with do. All right, let's try it one more time. All right, so let's run it now. So go to our project and then build now. Did you say build now?
Yeah.
So is it building?
Well, we can check it. Yeah, I think it's ready.
I didn't see build. Let me try it again. Build now. All right. Console output. All right. So it's built. It's built now. Finished. Success. So it's built, right? As long as it's success, it means it's built. All right. So we just looked around there, and then we saw one or two red marks saying this shouldn't be there. Then we just closed. Like I said, the one around the built now, that was the problem, I guess. But in any case, it's successful now, right? We have built. Now let us go. We want to manually. What is the whole idea of this build? It means that a file has been built for us. The name of the file. Do you know the name of the file that has been built?
Web app.
All the codes that are available on this site have been converted now to a single file. And the name of that file, like you said, is web app. All right, so where's that web app now? Let's go and look for it. Web app. Let's go and look for it. So it's about our project, right? So it will be there. Workspace. Where's the web app? This web app folder. So let's open it. Then this web app folder. Where is it located? Okay. I have the path name somewhere, but let's look for it. Let's check under. No, not that one. Web app.
There should be target folder.
Yes, target folder. Where's the target now? Okay, let's go back to target folder. Where's target? All right, let's start from the beginning. So the whole idea of running and what Marvin has done for us is to compile a file. So we need to see that file now, the file that we came all the way to compile. Let's see it. Project, web app. Should be inside here now. Are they hidden files that are not showing? Okay, let's go and look for the path. Let's go and look for the path. So we've done this, right? So it should tell us that, look at it. Web app, target. So it's telling us that this whole idea is to generate that file and that the file is saved here. Web app target, web app dot. Look at the file. All right, let's go and look for it. So where's the target? Web app target. It's not showing there. Why is it not showing there? Okay, let's go and look for, don't worry about this. Let's go to, all of this is happening inside the server, right? Let's go to the server and look for it there. Don't worry about using Jenkins to look for it. So what server, which of our servers is this happening again? Our Jenkins. It will be in our work server. Okay, is this our work server or this one? Which one is our work server?
201 is our work server.
201, thank you for taking note. All right, so this is our work server. Where are we? Print working directory. We must look for that file today because we want to make use of it. Why was it created if we cannot find it and make use of it? All right, so, but because I've already experimented, I'm going to just tell you exactly where that file is. Locate web app in project name, the name of the project, then web app, target web app. That's what it is. All right. So let's go to the name of the project and follow that path. So print working directory, ls-l. What's the name of the project? This is the name of the project. All right. ls-l is hidden. So we'll say ls-la, all files. All right. What is it? Switch user. No, switch user to EC2 user. Print working directory. ls-la. Okay. So this is project name web app. ls cd.git ls-la. What do we have in here? That's not the right place. cd dot ls-la. Okay. So EC2, where are we? First of all, what are we looking for? We're looking for, yeah, Git is definitely installed here.
Yeah, we're looking for the target, the web app.
Yeah. Okay, I guess we are making a mistake. I guess that should we have downloaded the? No, we don't need to download now. Let's look for this in
Maybe you should have cloned that repository.
Yeah, that's what I'm guessing. Maybe you should have cloned it, but okay, let's see. What do we have? Root, and then from root to where? Root to user home, EC2 user, our project, Git, branches, host, info, object. We don't have that. Okay, we'll have to download it. Yeah, there's something we are missing, something we are not doing right. Otherwise, I think that's the same reason we are not seeing it here. That file ought to be inside here. That file ought to be inside here. Let us look for what we're not doing right and do it right, so that we can get the file like this. That file ought to be like this because I got it like this. Apply, save, build now, view console. But this is not even for now. Jenkins server is now able to connect. Yeah, we've done that, but I need us, this thing we're trying to automate with this process. I want us to do it manually first so that we appreciate what will happen after it is automated. To do it manually, we need access to this. Let us clone. Let us clone the, okay. Now that I'm talking about cloning, it's making sense. So if we have a repository and then we are working from a work server, then everything should be on our work server and not just on. Yeah, it will work with repository in automated version. Don't worry about that. We don't have to clone when we are doing automation later, which is what we are going to. But for now, I think we need to clone to be able to have direct access to the file on our local system. We cannot have access to a file that is on the internet. We have to have it on our local system. Appreciate it manually first. So let us see if we can clone to have it. So in other words, let us, how do we clone? Let us clone this whole thing onto our own JS repository. Let us do it. How do we do it? The part that we deleted earlier on, that's the part we want to do. Remember that part? I want to make sure. All right, so we stopped here. Okay, so if we do this, what happens? Then let's just do it. Control C. So where are we? Which working directory? Okay, so we clone, right? Is that the command to clone? Okay. Permission denied. We have to be root. So switch user, sudo su. All right, so we'll now do that. All right, so we have cloned now. Have we cloned? Print working directory, ls -l. Oh, sample project is still inside. No. I cloned the wrong thing. That's not what I wanted to clone. That's not what I wanted to clone. It's wrong. I should be cloning this guy's work. I should be cloning this one. Control C. Control C. Control B. Uh, 12. All right, so from here to here. All right, Control C. So what do we do now to remove this? I will just leave it like that and do another clone. Let's see. This is the correct one now. All right, so ls -l. So we have our clone here now. So cd that one. Right, ls -la. Look at the web app now. All right. So if we now do cd web app, print working ls -l, ls -la. What do we have inside?
Still not there.
Yeah, it's not there because we have not run it. So let's go and run it now and see what that will. But what do we expect to get inside? We forgot it. We expect to find project inside.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Where is that place? Yeah, we expect to find target inside, right?
Yes.
Is that the right place? We expect to find target, then web app. Right now, does it have target?
No, it doesn't.
Doesn't, okay. So let's go and run it again now and see whether if target comes up, it means that this is the right way. All right, so fine. Let's go to Marvin. Let's go to where are we going from here? Workspace. Our first project. Let's look at the environment again. But okay. Let's look at the environment. Where's the environment now? Configure source code. Now, I don't think this is right anymore. Because we're no longer working from that. We're now working from let's try it first. Well, if we have it on our local system, then what are we referring to is there? Where is it on our local system? So let's do this. Where's our local system? Are you still with me?
Oh yeah, yes, sir.
So let's because if we just run it, let's do this. Yeah. Are you sure? EC2, yeah. I think this is where our Control C. This is where we are in. No, Control Z, Control C. So let's go to. So instead of this one, instead of asking it to do it there, let's ask it to do it on our own system. Oh, error. It will not work. GitHub. We use Git. All right, so this is wrong. Control Z. Okay, let's run it like that. At least we have made one change. Let's run it like this and see. You know the change that we made?
Yes.
We now downloaded it to our own local system. All right, before I allow you to make your thought and contribute, let's run this one first. We're not saving anything, so let's build. Ready to build? We'll click the project and we'll say build. Is it building? Yes, it's building. So we'll click this and then we'll say output. All right, so it was successfully built. So as far as building is concerned, it's fine. It's now for us to go and look, where did he build it to? Where did he build it to? Let's go and find out if it was built to this place. ls -l. Do we have targets there? No. ls -le. ls -le. Where's the target? cd dot ls -le. Web app cd web app ls -le. All right, so that thinking was wrong then, because we didn't get the desired answer. So where's our target? we have to look for that target too.
Maybe there's a configuration, one more configuration we're supposed to do on Jenkins that we've not done.
Maybe.
That's going to point it to, okay, yeah, it's supposed to be
Put
in the
it on
folder
target.
too.
Okay, but let's look at, let's look around one more time. Look at this, workspace, web app, project settings, target. Okay, let's
maybe we should go through the notes.
Okay. Create.
I can't.
But I found it. I did. Okay, don't worry.
We've done it before, and it worked.
I even practiced it, and I saw target, so I just picked it. So Mervin is here. Where did we stop? All right. So if we're not able to do that, what we'll do, let's continue with the automation part. What I wanted us to do here was to manually pick this file and execute it on our Tomcat server manually. But since I don't know where it is now, let me red mark that and go and find out where it is. I have to look for it. For the time being, let us continue with okay, Jenkins, I don't know where that file is. Whatever it is, look for it and go and deposit it. One more thing. Let me check. Before I give up, let me check one more place. Where are we? Is CD, SU, EC to.
Oh, Abig supposed to be in the application server.
I know it's not been deployed yet.
Well,
it's not been deployed. I'm suspecting maybe it should be on EC2. Let's check EC2. Print working directory. CD what? It might be CD. It might be on EC2. CD home. Print working directory. It might be here. In fact, I think it is here. So should we check?
Let's check.
ls -l. It's not here. Are you sure? ls -la.
Oh, our first project.
We've been on our first project since.
Okay,
where's web app?
Sure.
Find web app.war. Where is this file now?
Let's check our application server. Maybe, but it can't be there. It can't be on
No, we've not. It's not that we want to. It is what we want to do now. That is what we will deploy to application server. But right now, we've not connected application server. So, unless maybe we'll connect it. Okay, let's go ahead. No, not this one. There's one on this. Okay, I've already red marked that one. I'll look at that later for the manual part. Let's go to the automation part. All right, so we did this, we concluded all of this, and then success means Jenkins has been connected successful. So we did all of that. Now you may want to deploy new job on Jenkins. Copy from existing job. This time, add, this is what we are doing now. This is the new thing we're adding. All right, so to add that, let us create another job. Let's go to Jenkins, create another job, and this time we'll now add this one. Web app target. Web app target. This is where this thing ought to be. Web app target dot. I want the wrong system. Let's check another. Let's check the other system. Let's check this system. Which system is this one?
This is the application server.
Okay, so print working directory, ls -l. ls minus la. Do we even have Git installed here at all? Git minus var. So Git is not installed here, so there's no way to work here. Okay, so let's continue. Let us create a new job and then do this for our first automation. Right, that way that will work because this one. But let's go ahead and do what the book says. So what does the book say? It says create another job. Instead of starting from scratch, you can copy from the new job. Let's go and create another job. These are Jenkins, right? Our first, as far as Jenkins is concerned, our first job is good, right? That's why we're able to build it. So let's create a new job and call this new job our second. Let's call it second project. This second project, let us build it from, let us make a copy of it from where? From our first project. We don't need to repeat all the setting of Jenkins, checking of Java. You just copy from there, okay? We have our second project now. All right. Remember everything we said here, still okay. All of this is still valid. Build target, but this time, what are we adding? We're adding send. Wait, what are we adding here? Invoke top level. Let me see what we're adding. Add post. Add post build action. Send build artifact over SSH. That's what we're adding. I took the wrong thing. This is not what we're adding. We're adding post build action. Send build artifact over SSH. And how do we configure this? See? Are you still with me? So where's the source file? Where's the source file? Where's the source file that is going to pick and send to? Do you understand this? This is the source file.
That should be in the targets here.
Yes, exactly. And that's why I was worried that we're not even seeing it. So why we go? But in any case, let's add it. So this is the source file, right? The file that was generated from build, that's the source file. So we'll copy web app target.war. All right. So let's copy down. So we say, let's see, instead of typing it, let's see there's a way we can copy. Web app target war. All right, that is the file. Control C and then Control V. All right, so that is the source file. And anytime you are creating this file, there is no need to repeat this other part. This one, just do it without repeating that. So we say remove prefix. All right, what else are we doing? All right, and then where should it be copied to? In what directory are we working as EC2 user? We have access to only one directory where we can work and do whatever we want. What's that directory? Our current directory as EC2 user. That's our EC2 directory, right? So we'll put dot there. All right. So what else do we need to set here? That's about all. So that's all. These are the three things we set. 1, 2, 3. All right. And then we say apply. And then we say we don't have any business with this, so don't worry about that. Save. So we have saved. We have applied and we have saved. All things being equal, what we are saying now is after you have generated this file, deploy it to our application server. So this is the time now that we now expect it to go to our application server. All right? You understand? Even if it doesn't work for any reason, at least let's understand that we're on the right path.
If it deploys on the application server, obviously then we may say that the WAR file is where we can't locate where the WAR file is.
Yes.
Because if it comes up on the application server, then it means that the processes had been properly done.
Yes, processes have been properly done. It's just us not being able to find where the Wi-Fi is. Maybe some spirit is hiding it. And if it does not come up, then what does it mean? That we have
it means that our processes, we have to go through it.
Yes.
Sure.
And make sure that we can find that website, web apps file, whatever it is. We have to go through the whole process and find out what are we. This is what we're trying to do. To manually move our web app into CP from web app to this web app. Copy from home, EC2. Oh, okay. Oh, this is not even the full automation yet. But don't worry, let's just take it step by step. Fine. So this is it. We'll come back to here. Look at where we are now. Run and deploy the job. Now, let's go and run and deploy the job. No, it may not be, we have not reached the automation. Don't worry. All right, so let's go and run and deploy project 2 this time. So what are we? Build now. Did building? Let's see. Console output. It built. Successful. All right. Disconnecting configuration. Application server. Connecting. Transfer. It did not transfer. Okay. It didn't transfer. Don't worry. I know why it didn't transfer. But let's we have not completed the automation. The day we'll complete automation, that's the day we'll finish. That's the day we'll finish this course. So we are good. But the compilation, as far as Jenkins is concerned, was successful. Now let's go and find out. Let's go and find out. You have done your work. Let's go and find out. Where are we? Disconnecting from was not deployed to application. So where is it? All right. So this is where we are, right? Clear.
It's our work server.
Yes, work server. So we are here, right? Let's do ls minus l now. ls minus l. Again, I expected to see that file here. CD this one. CD this. All right. ls minus l. So what's going on? CD. I think I'm the one costing all this long list should not be here. That's even the cause of our problem. How do I know? CD. Maybe this way everything has been hiding since. We've not even gone into that one since. So what's here now? We've not been here since. Web app. Okay. So CD web app. So what is here now finally? ls minus l. Still not there. Is he hiding? ls minus l here. Not there. Okay. It's not there. But where is it supposed to be? Let's check the note. A file had been compiled, and that file was supposed to be in applications, Tomcat install this. To browse this must be, no, it did not connect, so it's not going to work. To manually move it, since it did not connect, go to opt. Manually move it into this place. Go to home, EC2 web app.war. There's something wrong with our process. Ensure you are working inside application server or this one. No, that's for Docker. But for so far, Let's quickly run through our application and see what we are doing. Let's run through the manual. See if we jump to something that, first of all, let's start from here. So the problem is not with our Jenkins. Our Jenkins is not returning error. So then where's the problem? Install Maven. Set Maven in user. Yeah, we did that. So Maven version, set Jenkins. Go for this. And then we did this. We started Jenkins, right? Enable Jenkins. And then we did this. And Jenkins is this. Jenkins is installed here. Then install Git.
Sorry, please.
Yeah.
Hold on.
Okay.
Here says, create new Jenkins job, integrate Java, Git, Maven, and verify WAV file creation generation. This is what we intend to do here, or I don't get. Is this a header or what?
Which one? Yeah. Well, that's what we're trying to do. So we did create a new Jenkins. Yes. We created a new Jenkins. We integrated Java, Git, and Maven. But we cannot verify, and this was created for us because we will not be lying. But we don't know where the file is. That's our problem. But it tells us it has generated this. So it is likely that we miss a step where we should have said, whatever you generate, put it. I don't know. There's just something missing. There's something missing. So what I need us to do, I need us to understand everything so far. Yeah?
Yeah. What about this step? Scroll down to build, add build step, invoke top level Maven targets, and test install.
Yeah, we did
And that's
that.
what we just did. Yeah.
We did that.
The only thing we changed there was to say, instead of test install, we just said test our installation. Maybe we should go and change that one to test install. Control C. Let's go back there and change. We'll go back to our environment. Dashboard. For which of them are we working on now? Let's even work on this one. Maybe now when the first one don't work before. So let's go to configure source code. And then was built. Did we even configure this? This one is not working.
We didn't configure post-build action. We didn't do this.
And we should have done this now. Are we not in the stage where we should have done it? Baby.
No, I don't think so.
Oh, we're not there yet. Let's just be sure.
We're not there yet. That part is when after building it, you want to send it through SSH to the application server.
Mm-hmm. Well, we're already. No, hold on. Are you sure that's not the part we are missing? Let's see where that part comes in. So we're here. We did okay. This is where we are, and we're sure that one is not on top, right? Let's just follow. No, that one is not on top. No, that one is not on top. All right, so we have not even done this one before we will send it to application server. All right, so build is the part we should focus on now. So build, Maven, test install. This goal of test install, let's change it. So let's go to build. So where's build here? Build, build. Then invoke top level Maven target. Maven. What are we doing? You know what? Give me 1 second. Let's delete this one. Because it looks like what I'm seeing on the other one, it wasn't well configured. Let's delete this one and focus on the first one. How do we delete? How do we delete? Dashboard. This one. I'm trying to highlight this so I can. Okay, let me disable projects. Let me disable this one. All right. So now that project is disabled. Okay. All right. So that project is disabled. So let's work on this project. This project is not well configured. Let's look at this project. So how do we do it? Jenkins configure. All right, let's look at everything. Fini. Jenkins location. All right, this is not really important for us. What's important for us is global. Right? JDK. What's our JDK installation? Java, yeah, that's correct. Our Git, correct. Our Maven, correct. All right, nothing to change there. Back to dashboard. What about configure here? Configure what? We give a description. What happened to that description? This script. So, okay. And then discard GitHub project, source code, Git. Okay, correct. Master, branch specify blank for any. Yeah, master for that one, yeah. Repository, browse, build trigger. No, not yet. When we're ready for automation, that's when we'll do that. Build environment. Not yet. Build. What do we do on that build? Not yet.
Supposed to click on invoke top levels. Yeah.
Maven. And then the goal will be, okay, so why did we miss that? That might be it too. Okay. Then add view step. Are we doing this one now or later? No, let's do this one later. Let's do the manual one first. All right, so apply what we have done so far and then save. So this is the manual one now, the manual, no automation at all. So let's build this manual one. I show you red. What's the meaning of red? Why is it this long? There's problems somewhere. Oh, success. Okay. So this is success.
I think it just worked now.
I think so.
Build
success.
I get you thinking what I'm thinking.
Because the other one did not even have any serious
thing.
Web
project, web server, web app, build success. This one is even the report is more comprehensive, right? Okay, our confidence is coming back. So let's go and check now. See. So where do we, our server here, right? Before we even do anything, let's even check our environment. That so no, we're already here. Let's just check here. It's just that things are blocking my view. Let me move this. So clear. Print working directory. Right? ls -l. cd print working directory. All right. So ls -l. No, sorry. ls -la. What do we have here? We have that. Okay, this is a long process. Let's go to Maven and see where's our Maven. Sorry, our Jenkins. Yeah. Let's go here and see whether that folder that was not appearing. So where is the workspace? Web app. Target is appearing now. Oh. So, look at it. Look at the website. This is exactly what's on the website. Oh, our mistake. We did not save all that Maven. It was the Maven configuration that was not correct. We didn't save it, like we later observed.
Okay, we were just applying. We didn't save.
Whatever we did wrong here, please watch out. But I mean, anyway, bottom line is we found out what the problem is. So now that it is working on now that the file is available, hey, we cannot proceed. We cannot do whatever we want with the file now. It is not that we are working. Don't worry, even if it means 2 more hours, let us just continue. Unless you run out of data. So now we have the file, right? This is the guy that that I copied the thing from. No, that was the guy that I learned from his video. All right, so fine. Let's go and use that file now. That's the file we'll be looking for since. So it didn't run. The previous running was just deceiving us. It was not the real 100% run. All right, so now where is it saved here? Where do we expect it to save here? Confidently, we cannot look for it here. ls, because it's showing the ls -l. So cd what? cd that one. All right, ls -la. Let me move this. Okay, cd this one. We give ourselves this trouble of doing cd. If we didn't want to be doing cd, we know what to do. We just say install without ls -l. All right, so look at the web app. Let's see now. cd and that. So are you there now? ls -la now. Still in the wrong place. Okay, we're in the wrong place. cd clear. ls -l. We just want to see it here. Where are we? Where is it supposed to be? It's supposed to be in the. Where is the folder where it's supposed to be? You know, we already identified it on the web app target. So where is web app now? We already identified it on Jenkins. We want to identify it on this machine. All right. If this is proving difficult, let's do it through here. Where is web app? Web app is located where? We have this somewhere. Yeah, which part on EC2? We have this somewhere. Let me scroll down. Web app.
Under our first project.
Look at it. Project name, web app, target. Project name now. So why are we not seeing it? So let's come back here. First of all, we're in the right server, right? So what's the project? EC2. EC2 is home, user, What's the name of the project? Our first project.
Our first.
So which of these? So where is web app? Web app. Why is this still not showing it?
Can we go through that error message that came on the Jenkins? It was actually showing some red.
Jenkins, right?
Yes.
Let me go back to Jenkins. Where's Jenkins here? Yeah.
Good. When we built.
Which one? When we built.
Yes, when we built it, it had some messages that were running before we saw the success. Let's see. Probably something is not.
No, that one has finished its work. This one should just be web app. In fact, let me copy this. You know what? Let me copy that part. Web app target folder. Let me copy this one. Control C. And then let me go on the wrong part. Or should it be like, okay, CD. You're not there. CD. Of course. So there's something ought to be in front first. Where's that thing? Or am I on the wrong server? No, I'm not on the wrong server. So now we know it's somewhere, right? But we have to identify that somewhere, and then we'll write it down so that we'll never forget. Web app. Or do we have to refresh? Where's refresh? Refresh folder. Web app. Project. Target. Let's just parabolic and get this thing right. Or is it here? No, it's not there now. Or it's not. Okay. Maybe it even has nothing to do with here. Okay. It has nothing to do with here. Let's go to Jenkins folder. Where is Jenkins located? It has nothing to do with where we are now. Where's our Jenkins located by default? Are you still there?
Yeah, we are here.
Please remind me where Jenkins is located. It should be inside Jenkins. So Jenkins is
maybe ops or where? Or user, is it that Victor?
Okay, let me quickly check. Where is Jenkins located on our machine? Home EC2. No, this is not correct. This is wrong. So coming back to correct it. Tomcat is located here. Huh?
It's on VAR, V-A-R.
All right. VAR, right? Okay, let me go and get it, then copy it and come on. Okay, var. Where is var? Okay. Then where from var?
Lib.
All right.
See there.
Where is it?
Oh.
Is it J? Okay, Jenkins.
Yeah.
Then all right. Then where? Jenkins is located here. All right. So where do we go from here? Our
workspace.
First project. Web app.
Oh.
Then where?
Target.
Then web app. And then what?
It's already there. You fast it again now.
Okay.
Okay.
Man. Okay. So finally, we're Control C. We're checking the wrong place, right? That's it. The correct place is where is it now?
Oh, we're checking our EC2. We were supposed to check the Jenkins.
Yeah, the Jenkins. Yeah, the same EC2, but under Jenkins, because what we saw was in Jenkins, not in our home directory. So to manually
not in our home directory.
move this one into this.
Okay, I think you started from workspace.
I'm coming. To manually move WordPad into here. No, this is wrong. It should be copy, Control V. That is it. This is what we'll be looking for since. So Control B. All right. So do you understand what I'm saying now? So our file that we are seeing in Jenkins here, right? It is in our EC2 here. So now we know where the file is. Oh, okay. Let us do it on.
If you go back to,
let's just be sure that we got this file. So we've seen it on the window. Now let's see it on our. Let's see it here now. What are we doing wrong? Oh, CD. All right. So ls -l. All right. So now we know where the file is. Correct. Yeah. What's your contribution, Andrew?
If you go back to that place where we've been checking before on the note.
Okay. Here, where is it? Is it here?
Up a little, go up a little.
Project
yes,
name here.
We started from we started from workspace. I think we should have put the valid stuff before it.
Workspace on no, this is correct. Only on Jenkins. Locate your WORD file on Jenkins at this place. Then another one will be another one which is more important for us is on Jenkins it is there, but on our EC2 it is here. So let us add this.
Yes.
Control C. To locate on Jenkins, locate your disk on Jenkins. All right. However, on the EC2 on work server, it is located here. All right. Yep. So this one will save us a lot. This is what I normally go through when I'm preparing the note, and when I eventually get it, I'll now say take note so that I don't run. That's why I normally highlight them in this. All right, beautiful. So now we got that. All right. Now let us go and browse our application server now. Of course, we will not see anything. So how do we now move this one to our application server? Because this file is not on our application server yet. And we want to use what's the name of the file? We want to use Control C, Control V. I don't know if you know what I mean. Okay, whatever. Okay, so Tomcat opt. So this one is assuming that it's on the same place. All right, but so far we have successfully created the web app and it's now available for further use. Now let us configure one more thing that will help this There's no use doing it manually. Why do we have Jenkins? That will help move this one from one server, from our work server to the application server. Are we ready for that one? Any question on this one? So this was delaying us.
Yeah, we're good, sir.
All right. So let's build one more layer on top of this. So we'll now, where is it now? Go back to dashboard. Let's create do we activate this one or let's just create a third one. Let's forget about that. So let's create a new item. Let's call it third project. Built from the working one, which is our first project. All right. So this one, we just want to add one more thing to what we already know, because everything we already knew is already here, right? Everything we corrected is already here. Test install. Although I still would like to change this name from test install to something else, but I'm sure it will work. But this time, what are we doing? Look at it. That's where we stopped. Run and deploy Jenkins in server. Locate work on your Jenkins server. We are done with that. In application server, Tomcat is installed here. Browse this. Okay. Run the deployment job to deploy the artifact. Oh, into application server. Okay, let's deploy it manually, automatically now. Have we done that? Where's that part? This part.
Yeah, that's the next thing we want to do.
Yeah,
now.
this is the next thing. Okay. All right. Time to post. We've done this. Jenkins is not able to connect to your. All right. Yeah, that's the next thing we want to do. At this time, but this time, add post build action, send build artifact. All right. So that's the only thing we'll add now. So post build action, send build artifact. After you build it, send it over SSH. So what's your source file? What's our source file now?
Web app.
Web app. Yes, I hope you know that our source file is as it relates to Jenkins, not the other long one. So let's just copy that. Oh, we're talking to Jenkins, so this is where Jenkins knows it. Web apps to target. Is there a place where I can just copy that? Okay, right here. Control C. All right. Remove this other part, right? Control C. Control V. And then again, we can only do with our current directory. We cannot say send it to anywhere else. As EC2 user, we don't have control. So it has to be here. All right. But there's still a handicap. You'll find out that one later. All right. So that's all. So we apply and then we save. We are done. So our project is ready to be deployed. Let's not be in a hurry. Let's just look at it. All right, it's ready. That's the only thing we're adding. That's all. Let's deploy it now. Let's run it. Let's build it. All right, so project 3, build now. Project 3 is building. Console is building. Success. Maven server web app. Connecting to host. Connecting to the configuration application. Disconnecting. Transferred. One file. All right. It's connected. So does it now mean that if we now go to, haven't successfully deployed to application server over SSH, that if we now go to application server, we'll be able to browse? Let's go and check. What's our application server? application server, look at the IP address. This is the IP address, right? We'll come here and say Control V, 8080. All right, so it's not showing us 8080/web what? App. .y. There's no need for this. Oh, it's browsing. Correct. Oh, why did it browse? Why did it browse? Okay, let's do it one more time. Let's do it one more time because I expected that it will say copy manually. But it's browsing anyway. So when you want to browse a particular page, you add the page like that. I'll send you the note. All right, so what are we? In application server, Tomcat is installed here. So type this, look at it, it's already there. Must be placed in. All right, so this is what I expected. I expected that it asked me it will not be able to browse because of this. But let me go and delete whatever it has here now. Because for you to be able to browse, your web app must be here. You see it? On the application server, let's go to opt, Apache Tomcat web apps, and see whether web app.war is there. All right. So this time on the application server, for the first time, let's go and work on the application server. All of this has been on the other side. Was it successfully deployed to print working directory? Why not cd? Let me just copy and paste. Why not from here, just copy Control C and then Control V. All right, so we're there. ls-l. Oh, it's there. That's why it's browsing. All right, but let me delete it. This is the file that is browsing, right? Let me delete it. Delete. Sorry, remove, yeah. Remove this file. All right. Are you sure? Yes. So what do you have now? ls-l. The file is no longer there. All right. So if we attempt to browse again, the file, you should no longer be able to browse, right? Or error now, the file is gone. All right. So let us build again and see if that error will be corrected. So we'll build a fresh one, right? We'll see if it will automatically send it there. So how do we build? Project, third project, and then we say build now. The building, let's see whether it's building. Console output. All right, so it's completely built now. All right. So was it automatically done? Let's check. Are you checking? Are you with me?
Yeah, yeah, well, yes, sir.
All right, yes, so let's browse now to see whether it was automatically sent. All right, so it's not automatically, it's not browsing at least. Let's go and find out. You know, we deleted this one the last time.
Yes, yes.
We deleted, yes. So if we now say ls-l, is it not there again? Let's see, something is blocking me. No, it's not there. And it's correct. It shouldn't be there. It shouldn't be there. Because we've not automated it enough for it to be able to deploy automatically. We'll get there. But for now, yes, I've always been eager to get there so I can explain this. Look at it. For now, that file was copied to where?
To where? Jenkins folder.
No, look at it. To our remote directory, the EC2 user. Look at
okay.
We didn't put this full path now. We didn't put this full path for it to copy to.
Okay.
We didn't put this full path. So what do we now do at this stage? We have to manually move from that directory, that current directory, to where? To that full path. That's what this one is. To manually move web app.war to where it should be before it can browse, then this is the command. Do you understand it?
Yes, sir.
I'm not saying it's not possible for you to do it by itself, but we are learning step by step. We are just understanding how these things work. So the web app.war, where is it copied to now? It's copied to our current directory according to the instruction we left here. All right, let's go and see whether it's actually in our current directory of the web app. So where are we? Print working directory. Where are we? Well, CD. So print working directory. Oh, we're not even in C2. Switch user to EC2 user. So CD, print working directory. All right, we're now in our home directory, right? All right, so we now expect to see our .war there now, ls -l. All right, look at it. So it was deployed according to our instruction to deploy it to users' home directory. Well, browser cannot pick it from here. Browser can only pick it when it is in the appropriate place. How do we now move it from here to the appropriate place? Let's do it manually for now. So to do it manually, what's the command? Copy. Where's the command now? Copy from no, we don't need all this one anymore since we're already in the current directory. Copy from where to where? Okay, yes. Are you still with me?
Copy from EC2 user. Yes, sir.
So from here now, what command do we enter?
CP.
CP.
And now CP.
Or CP.
Current directory.
Current directory, yes.
CP.
Current directory. That file.
Slash.
Exactly. It is this current directory place that I want you to understand. It's different from this long so for this one, the command is not this one. Once you're in the right folder, I say CP, current directory. What's the name of the file?
You didn't write CP.
Okay. CP, current directory. Web app.war. Then to this place, correct. This is the place where the file must be before Tomcat can pick it. Control C. All right, so let's complete that and see. All right. Cannot because we are EC2. Okay. All right. So copy web app.war from current directory to that directory. All right. Permission denied. All right. As EC2. Is this sudo now or we just change to root? Let us send to root. SU.
You can just sudo.
Sudo. I've not really tried sudo. Sudo SU. And then let us. Okay, where are we? Print working directory. All right, we're in the right place. I hope we still have our file there. Yeah, the file is still there. So now copy that file. Copy that file from this place. Copy that file from where? To where? To that place. All right, so that should do it. All right. So now that it is there, can Tomcat pick it now? Let's go and find out. So it's there now. Tomcat, can you see it? Let's refresh. You're seeing it, correct. All right, so that has answered so many questions We had a lot of troubles. We were able to troubleshoot all of them. And now we have done our first automation. So we'll continue to automate this one until we get a perfect system. One day we'll just sit down, fold our arms, and everything will just happen by itself. The automation we did today was we were successfully able to transfer the build file over SSH from the work server to the application server. All right. Not bad. Not bad. We're supposed to create Docker today and then get up to this level, but don't worry. It's not about the speed. It's about the ones we are doing so far for understanding. All right. So that's it for today.
Okay, sir.
All right. So let me mark this place. We'll stop here today. But let me move this. Let me move this Control X. And then put it here. Control V. All right. So, should we arrange to meet during the week? Let's discuss that on the forum and let's agree if we can see if we can meet before Saturday to cover some parts so that we still have like at least three lectures to go. So if we can meet before Saturday, then it means that we'll have only two. Please let's discuss it. Let majority agree and then fix a date. Preferably, what day did you say the last time? Was it that didn't work? Was it Wednesday?
I think that was Thursday.
It's Wednesday.
Okay, was it Monday? Oh, it was Monday. It was Monday.
It was Monday. Eh? Okay, let's try that Monday again because Mr. Carlo.
No, let's stay with Wednesday.
Your colleague here will not be available on Wednesday. It's available on Mondays. What about you? What days? In fact, you people discuss it. Whatever you agree. It's not me that will speak for them. Whatever you agree, let me know so that I can adjust my own timing to quickly deliver one more lecture. So that after that, we'll have two lectures left. And then we'll take it from there. All right? All right. Thank you for today.
Okay, sir.
I'll send the full note
All right,
now so that you start to practice now against the next lecture.
Okay, sir.
All right.
Okay, sir.
All right.
Yeah, good night, sir.
Good night.
Good night, sir.
Good night, everyone. Does that mean they still there? It was bouncing on and off, so I'm not sure if it's still. All right, so how do I shut down now? Stop. End.